We began with new information on the Minnesota soldier who died in a military training accident overseas.
His father actually survived one of the worst military accidents in U.S. history 30 years ago. The Pentagon says 5 soldiers were killed when their helicopter crashed into the Mediterranean on Friday. They were members of the Army Special Operations Forces. U.S. officials say the crash happened off the coast of Cyprus during a routine training flight. 24-year-old Sergeant Cade Wolf was from Mankato. Our Esme Murphy spoke to his family.
Sergeant Cade Wolf was just 24 years old. I spoke to his father, a Waseca County deputy, by phone as he drove to Tennessee to be with Cade's brother.
Turned 24 on the 8th of November and re-enlisted just 4 months ago to continue doing what he wanted to do.
The U.S. Army says Friday night during a routine refueling exercise, the Black Hawk helicopter crashed into the Mediterranean Sea, killing the 5 aboard. In 1994, Scott himself came close to death in what is still considered one of the worst military training accidents in U.S. history, the Green Ramp disaster. After a mid-air collision over North Carolina, an F-16 crashed, leaving 24 paratroopers on the ground dead. Scott Wolf did not want to talk about that, just about his son.
Cade was really dedicated. That's what he did. He loved serving. He was very proud of what he did. Wanted to be with the best and be the best, and that's what he did.
Cade is being remembered by former teachers at Mankato East High School who say his example will continue to shine for students there.
He's not going to be forgotten. We're going to come back to, oh, you're interested in the military. We had this great kid.
Cade lived the life that he wanted to, and at the end of the day, that's what we should all do. We should all strive to be those people that do what we say and live by that kind of creed.
Scott Wolf told me his son always wanted to be in the U.S. military, just like his older brother and his dad. At the time of his death, Sergeant Cade Wolf was a member of a U.S. Army Special Operations team. In Mankato, Esme Murphy, WCCO News.
President Joe Biden released a statement saying we pray for the families of all of our fallen warriors today and every day.